What's up, guys? So I've been getting questions about how my attachment skins and gun skins like Obsidian and Black Ice and like attachment skins like Lifeblood Flower are so shiny. And so I'm gonna make a settings video. So let's get into it. Okay, so for the general tab, I have everything default except for the stun VFX. I have that on dark glare so I don't get flashed IRL, and everything else is default. For the HUD, the only thing I have changed in HUD is bans. I don't want to see people getting bit, like who gets banned up in the corner of my screen during a game, so turn that off. For my audio, I have everything default. I play on hi-fi when I have normal headphones, like my Corsair headphones. Max volume, Windows volume is at 100 also. But when I have IEMs, I use night mode, and I have my Windows volume at 88. That's just right for me. It's not too loud, not too quiet. Um, and then night mode for the IEMs because they don't pick up bass very well, and night mode kind of doesn't have a lot of bass. So, um, music volume, turn that down. Music gets way too loud. So for display, just my normal monitor, 1440p, full screen, 180 hertz, aspect ratio. I was playing 3.2 for like 3 months, and I realized 1610 is wider than 3.2, and during those 3 months, my aim just kind of fell off. Like recoil control was a little off, so I went back to 1610 and 88 FOV. That's what I found to be the best for me. VSync, turn that off. FPS limit, obviously turn that off. You don't hear FPS capped. Oh, brightness, 55 brightness. I mean, that's just personal preference, honestly. For my graphics, so this is how everything looks so shiny. Overall quality, I set it all the way to low, texture to medium, LOD all the way to ultra, shadows to medium so that you can see enemies walking through the like sunlight and stuff on doorways. TAA, turn that off. And I think it's the LOD, maybe the LOD and the texture quality being medium. That's what is going to make it look like kind of shiny, I guess. For my sense, I use 1212, 800 DPI, no multiplier, ADS sensitivity, 26 on the 1.0, 36 on the 2.5. It's kind of low sense, honestly, from what I've seen, but it works. Gadget deployment and drone deployment, have that set on advanced, so you don't instantly get on your drone when you throw it, and then so it's easier to put away your gadget if you need to switch your gun real quick. Everything else is just default. Privacy, I really don't mess with any of that. So my accessibility, my reticle is light blue with 100% opacity. Screen shake, turn that off. Turn that shit off. Motion blur, also turn that shit off. When you're in a gunfight, you don't want your screen like zooming in and blurring all around you. Like this right here. You do not want this shit unless you're fucking weird. You still want to see like your surroundings and stuff. And so turn that off. With it off, it just kind of gets dark and kind of goes red around the screen, and you just kind of don't even notice it after a while. Again, stun VFX, turn that on dark glare so you don't get flashed IRL. Team colors, default, all of this default. For my peripherals, I have the G Pro wireless for my mouse. The side buttons, I have one of them for my melee, one of them for like flashes and grenades and stuff, and then one I have to get on camps. Right now, my keyboard is the Corsair K70 TKO with the cherry red switches, I believe, but I just ordered the Wooting 88G, so that's gonna be pretty fire. Once I get that, I can do an updated video maybe in a couple months once I get all that figured out about like the Wooting settings and all that. My headset, I have the Corsair H80s, and then my IEMs are the Shure SE215 Pros, I believe. And my monitor is an Asus 27-inch 1440p monitor. It's default shit. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything for the settings. Um, some of the shininess in my TikToks and YouTube shorts and stuff, that could come from just the editing. I don't put any filters on it, but I don't know. It could, the rendering, it could come from that. Not sure, but I'll probably end up doing another one in a couple months once I get the booting figured out. If you like the video, should comment, subscribe, like the video. Um, Appreciate you guys. Peace out.